Alright, here in round 2 we have the choice again. We'll play first. And this hand's okay. I gotta keep it because, well, it doesn't feel bad enough to be a mulligan, that's for sure. So, I mean, it is a keep. Definitely play the mountain first in case we draw a Mardu Scout. Alright. Not the most exciting draw, but better than a land, I would say. Although, I guess I will be needing a 5th land if I... Well, pretty reasonable there. Alright, well, actually Aspirant's not the worst, since I can still attack into goblins. Alright. Okay, 4 cards left in my opponent's hand. That's not too bad. Guess we'll play the Scout and pass. No reason to dash it into a Emissary or to play a Roast or a... I mean, Pacifism's, I guess, a reasonable one, but he's in black, so I feel like it's another time he could have Exploit. Wow, he's just going balls to the wall. All right. I probably would have left 1 goblin back. Maybe he's just going to kill Scout regardless. All right. So I assume he sacks the Emissary, yes. Well, Dragon Fodder's a pretty reasonable draw, so guess that we'll drop that and pass. Alright, just swinging for the fences, so I think we're gonna block some tokens, and I guess we'll trade off here. I'm a little bit behind on the race, so might as well make some trades where it's convenient. Alright, let's drop the Pummeler first. It's a bit more difficult to deal with. Two cards left in my opponent's hand. Okay. That's manageable. It looks like we've gotten close to catching up here. Ooh. That's a pretty good one too. Yeah, that's interesting. Think I just swing, play Elemental, and then roast his assassin before he gets a chance to High Priest. Let's do that. All right. Guess I can dash Berserker here pretty well. But I think I kind of want the Strong Arm Monk, so I think we're just going to swing. I can set up for a Berserker next turn, I think. All right. Guess I should have probably played around that, but that's all right. So next turn I can go Berserker plus Pacifism, but I don't think I need to. So opponent's just like a balls to the wall aggressive deck, which is fine. I should have just cast the Berserker. I don't know why I dashed it. I think it's because I changed my plan last second is the reason that I did it like that. All right. Guess this is cutting it pretty close. Well, no cards left in hand? Well, then my opponent's just dead. All right. Well, still close game. So opponent is red-black, aggressive as all hell. So what do we want to do against that? I feel like pacifism, once again, may have to, unfortunately, get taken out. How many exploit did he show us, though? What? Just, oh, well, he's got the Carsey Priest as well. I feel like might be another one of those things where Tail Slash is just better because of the instant speed and the lack of ability to exploit. Kind of thinking about Glaring Aegis because +3 toughness against our opponent seems pretty good, but he's in black. He could still have some strong removal we just didn't see. But I do like the Aegis defensively. But I mean, it's made to be an offensive card, I would assume. So Dragon Fodder's pretty good against us, though, too, which is an issue. Maybe the Spider Silk Net blocks like every single one of his ground guys. It's funny, but it's not bad. Twin Bolt's just going to be the nut against him for sure. All right, well, let's just try it like this. Yeah, we'll keep this. It's a good turn progression. We get to go Berserker into Aspirant, which is very good. No reason to dash. All right, that's pretty tolerable. I think I'd rather him do that to my Berserker than my Aspirant. Especially early. Or especially before I've, devoted any mana to the fire breathing. I think that was kind of a preemptive Wild Slash, but it's probably just because he has a 2-drop, I guess. All right. Well, thankfully, Kolaghan Aspirant is pretty good at attacking into that. All right. It's not bad. Could just go for the dash now. I don't really want to discard any of this. I think I'm actually just going to hard cast the aspirant. Feel like that's better. All right. That certainly is okay with me. He basically prevents 2 damage to himself and loses a... I mean, he doesn't lose a card, but I would say Sage got the least amount of value he could have asked for in that spot. All right, now I can just leave Sandblast up if his plan is to just try and dash me down. I honestly think I can race him, but I'm just going to leave Sandblast up. I don't see why not. All right. Okay, so I think we're going to take another big hit from that sprinting Warbrute, but it's all right. Still going to Sandblast the Necromaster Dragon. So I guess I can Vault Break plus Sandblast his Warbrute. Which I guess is the best play. It brings us close to death, but it also gets a lot of damage through. Guess I don't discard anything. Well, could discard the Outrider, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm also okay with this trade because it gets guys off the board. And I still have, like I said, the answer to his sprinting Warbrute or whatever. I'm actually kind of surprised he made that block. That's pretty good draw, actually. Are we going to die to lose Calm? Maybe I should have thought about that. All right. Beat the Grixis aggro deck. Looks interesting splashes, too. I mean, Necromaster Dragon makes sense, but I'm surprised he could support a Jeskai Sage in a 3-color deck like that. Maybe he was just primarily red, splash black, splash blue, but no, that seems tough, too. But still, I mean, both games were very close. We were at 3 life at game 1 and 5 life here in game 2, but ultimately, our removal is just coming up huge for us, so it's just really nice. All right, we'll see you in round 3.